Okay, I am recording a new video on Wednesday, October 7th, 2:04 p.m. This is Project Lead the Way, Principles of Engineering. And so I have one of the circuit calculations from assignment number 1.2.4. We've already done in class 1 and 2. I made some videos, maybe you've seen them. And then this is going to be for number 3, which is solving this particular circuit. And so what I need you guys to do, the class that's present, close your laptops, please. For the class that's home, closing your laptop would be the wrong thing to do because you wouldn't be able to watch what we're doing now. But close your laptops, please, guys, and look at my big screen. And I'm going to try to teach you how to do this circuit while I'm teaching anyone at home who's watching, and I'm also recording it. I'm getting better at this, I think. But anyway, this says use the laws of circuit theory. Use the laws of circuit theory to solve for R sub t, I sub t, and I think that says V sub t. The T just means total resistance, total current, total voltage. I is the variable for current. I don't know why. But you got resistance, current, and voltage. They want the totals. And so you have this particular circuit. I'm going to draw it, and then I'm going to blow it up bigger on the screen. You have this particular circuit with 470 ohms, 1.2 kilo ohms. Don't forget the kilo. And then 270 ohms here. Now, one extra piece that we didn't have in a previous problem was 9 volts for the battery, for the power source, and that's voltage, V sub t, for the total voltage of the entire circuit. So I'm going to draw this now. And so this is going to be two resistors on the top of the schematic. 1, 2. 2 resistors on the top of the schematic. And then there's going to be one on the bottom. Looks like one on the bottom. So I'm going to go like that. It looks like none on the side, but there is a battery on the left side of the circuit. And so I'm going to draw it like that. Now there's another little piece down here. I'm not sure exactly what that is. That might be the ground. If you've ever heard of grounding a circuit, I think that's what that is, but I'm actually not even sure. And so this is 470 ohms, and then the next one is 1.2 kilo ohms for that resistance, and then 270 ohms for that resistance, and then of course there's 9 volts on the battery, very typical 9-volt battery. And they are asking us to find R sub t, which is the resistance, and they're asking us to find I sub t, which is the current. And so that's the complete circuit. I'm gonna do something now. What am I gonna do? I'm gonna do that, and hopefully we'll be able to. Let me see. No, that's the wrong way. That's the right way. Okay, so I want to solve for R sub t and I sub t. R sub t is really easy to solve for. I actually referred to this when I was doing, I guess it was number 2 with you guys. Was it number 2? I think it was number 2. R sub t for a series circuit. R sub t for a series circuit is just adding together the 3 resistances. And you've got 470 plus 1.2 kilo means 1,200. And then R sub 3 is 270. So guys, right now for me, add those 3 numbers together and tell me what you got, because I don't know what that is. Let me see. Hey Siri, let's see if this works. Hey Siri, what is 470 plus 1,200 plus 270?
470 plus 1,200 plus 270 is 1,940.
Yes, that's exactly what you guys said, right? 1940. 1940. So I'm going to put 1940. And then was that what it was? 1940?
Yeah.
Okay. And then the unit of resistance, which we know what we were given, is still going to be ohms. If you wanted to be fancy, you could say 1.94 kilo ohms, but I don't really care. They're both the same value. Now, that's not all the circuit. That's just one little piece of the circuit. We still need to find out what I sub t is, the current. Now, there's nothing else that we know here. However, we do know the total voltage, and we do know the total resistance that we just found. And it turns out that there's Ohm's law. Remember Ohm's law? Have I ever even discussed Ohm's law with you? You can tell me if I haven't. I don't remember what I do day by day. Yesterday, there were different kids here, and I don't know what I told them. V equals I times R is Ohm's law, named after some old dead person named Ohm. Ohm's law. Somebody that studied Ohm was some old dead person who studied electricity and came up with these relationships, discovered these relationships. You don't invent, physics. You discover it, or discover the relationships of physics that exist in reality. Okay, so anyway, if we know that V sub t is 9 volts, I don't know why I'm substituting right now, but I'm doing it. And then if I is my unknown, I'll just leave it as an I. And then R is the 1940 that we just found. And then, algebra, I'm hoping that you divide both sides by 1940. Usually I don't even write this step, but I guess I'm making a video. So, 1940 cancels out here. And then 9 divided by, calculate that for me. You guys see if you can beat Siri. Hey Siri, what is 9 divided by 1940?
9 divided by 1940 is about 0.004639.
So I just rounded that off. I think she said 0.004639. I rounded it off. I only want 3 significant digits for the most part. And so that is the current. We know the each individual resistance for the circuit. We know the total resistance for the circuit. They gave us the total voltage for the circuit, and now we have solved for the total current for the circuit. And believe it or not, we can find the individual currents, for the 470 resistor, the 1.2 kilo ohm resistor, and the 270 ohm resistor. You'll have to, like they say, you'll have to like for part 2. You like that, Nassim? Like for part 2? So let me end this.